I have to think I'm in a wolf. I'm gonna talk to you guys about Override slash Strugglin. My new song. It's like that's the new song that beat my new record for like words used. So like the largest like the highest number of songs, largest number of like words used was like on Counterfeit, which was 890 words. And this one is 909, and Override Strugglin is 990 words. Sorry, I have to zoom in a bit. I'm filming this on my previous phone because So it starts. The Override Strugglin was supposed to be my second 2-in-1 song, but because and Paranoid slash Psycho was supposed to be the first, but I still didn't get that done, and yeah, oops. So it's basically like the first part is basically like about like having like my mind goes like override and like and then I feel like I'm gonna like collapse, and I feel like my life is just like terrible, and like people are laughing about it, and then like and there's one part I mentioned it's like been thrown to the wolves, and I mentioned the song Lone Wolf, which I made this year, quite popular. Yeah. I gotta be careful because this phone heats up very easily, and I was like playing Pokemon Go one time, and yeah, it died. And when I was playing Pokemon Go with Nick, and I had to watch Nick play instead. Ouch, owie. So. So I do think life is still feel like a roller coaster. I mentioned this twice. Not screaming. So and then like there's always like those people who like support you, but like once they're gone, they just like leave, and then they just leave you like right there, and then helpless, and yeah, and yeah, you don't know what to do, and yeah, it's feel like you're struggling. And then there's like there's a special part. It's like everyone's firing death comments at me like, can't y'all come down, yo, chillax. Can't I have my own opinions without being judged? I mentioned this in another song as well. I forget what, but I will tell you guys later when I do a video for it. Yeah, I got a haircut, so I look too very different. So I prefer not to show myself. And then and beat right there, and then this is like basically like between the two songs. It's basically like reflecting on like life, and like how I could trying to help make myself my life much better. So yeah, and yeah. It's like when you like feel like you're like all helpless, and you just want to sit down, all beat up. Yeah. The best people to turn to is not family, but friends who have been loyal to you. Yeah. And then struggling starts, and yeah. This was basically inspired like of me like I'm like working too hard, like I'm trying to like think about like everything, and I'm trying to like make my life much better. But yeah. And then like people are still nagging me, like getting at me, and like I'm like you don't realize I've suffered enough, but like no, come on, you can keep going, come on. And then they keep pushing me and pushing me and pushing me, and I don't like that, and I'm like trying to struggle. And when I was 16 years old, my life was up to like 15. It was my life was pretty okay, pretty much okay. But when I turned 16, yeah, there was a lot of crap that I had to deal with, and lots of drama happened. And then I turned 17, and then and I had my first fight online, and yeah, with Alexis Billy, and I didn't like that happening. So 18, it was even worse. Like people became some people became soft, and like they were like some people like some people understand, but others do not, and they went savage, and they were like getting at me for every like opinion I had, and like even though I appreciated theirs, and I don't like that. You would find it weird as well. If someone were to, even though you appreciated them for who they are, but they didn't appreciate you for who you are, and that's not very respectful. No, there's like a whole bunch of like friends I mentioned. Sarah, Nick, Abbey, Alex, Maddie, Emma, Kira. And there's another Emily I mentioned later on, but yeah. But like some people like Sarah, Nick, Alex, Maddie, and Kira, that they haven't like gone at me for like, and they've always been 100% nice. So that's good. And then there's always people who think I'm just like dragging them down, and like if they are like they can just go away, like and not bother my life anymore. And they did mention Amanda Todd, who committed suicide many years ago. What a nice girl. I didn't know her, but she seemed very nice. Yeah. If she would like, I've mentioned her in I've Had Enough. She was like trying to make a point, but like no one believed her, and no one like cared about her, and yeah, she sadly committed suicide. And sometimes I want to yell "fuck the world" at people, and like, because some people like they're like so unsupportive, and there's people who are supportive, and it's hard life. And of course, I mentioned my song "Offended" which I made with my friend Mason. Revenge and Payback, another diss track. And Bloody Revenge was another diss track. I might do Vengeance, but I don't know. I'll think about it. So when I say my crew, I mentioned my friends and people who actually give a care about me. Like that even counts on some adults who actually care about me and like would support me. And like there's people who like would want to like push me off a cliff and yeah. So there's always like people who just look at the negative and yeah, I don't need to spend time with those people because they just dragging me down. And yeah, and like sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. Whoever said that, words are more painful actually, theoretically. And then I know like some other of my friends who are also struggling with their lives, and I support them, and they support me too. And yeah, I don't really like my family sometimes anymore, because to be honest, like I did like them, but yeah, but if your family like teases you, like hurts you, or like embarrasses you, or like in any kind of harsh way, and you feel hurt about it, they need to change, or else you can't really call them like loyal family. To call them mean family or other stuff. And there's people who are like trying to like control me and like trying to make me do. Most recently, like and I'm not letting those people like do that kind of stuff to me. Like even though I don't care if they're older than me or younger than me, because you're not the boss of me. And if you haven't been nice to me, I'm not going to be nice to you. And then there's the more accurate list, which is Alexandra, my friend Nick, and there's Maddie C, Kira again, Sarah again, and some other friends that I know who are actually loyal and have never gone at me. And there's another girl named Emily, and she's very nice. She's very chill. So I wish people could be more like that. Oh. Anyways, I just hope I wish I had a better life. And some other songs that inspired me to make this was Heavy, Fall, World on Fire, Legacy, and Headlights. And that's it for this video, and yeah. Override Strugglin is also on my Screw You Too as well. So yeah, You See This or Dark Moons. yeah, so like if you see the Screw You Too logo on it, yeah, well, yeah, on that playlist, you will not see any backstory videos on that playlist. It's gonna be separate, so not to bother anyone who just wants to look at the stuff I make. Like yes, and yeah. And hope you enjoyed the override struggling. It's on both Sein Kim official and Wild Beats Multimedia. It's not on Dark Skies this time because it's not a collab with my Dark Skies World channel. So yeah. Anyways, peace out.